What's the most amount of money you can earn by round 40? What's the best possible setup you can create, and how far can you get if you have to finish your entire setup before free play starts after round 40 in easy mode? That's what I'm gonna try to find out today, and the first run we're doing is on logs with Isili. So the reason for Isili should be pretty obvious, right? Her Hex ability will be amazing for late game. And we're not gonna place her right now, we're only using our free Dart Monkey to focus all of our money on farming, and we will place her down on round 21 because I need her to be level 7 before round 40 because I need to use her Sacrificial Totem ability to increase the range of what's eventually going to be my favorite trades, to make it encompass even more farms later on so we can sell back more farms for more money. So I'm gonna be taking this round by round, very slowly, no auto start, and just try to milk out every dollar that I can. So I'm going to default to what I know works, which is to rush a bank first of all. So this challenge was suggested to me by a viewer a couple of weeks ago, and I sort of put it in my document of videos to do in the future, but I haven't gotten around to it until now, but it's a very interesting challenge indeed. It reminds a lot of a recent video that was also suggested by a viewer, which was basically how soon can you go AFK and still beat Chimps mode. So this is similar, but we're not going AFK, so we're allowed to use abilities and such, but we're just not allowed to do any buying of more towers after round 40. I was initially considering like Geraldo or Ben for the farming sake, but I mean, always in these types of challenges, Isili always comes out on top, so I think there's probably no other choice other than Isili. Alright, obviously I have a lot of lives that I can afford to leak, but you know, every pop is $1, so at some point it's probably worth it to get a sub or something to, you know, not get these leaks. But for now I think it's probably best to keep on leaking a couple of bloons. At this point we are leaking like quite a lot of bloons, like I wonder if it might be worth it to get submarine this round actually, and we're gonna set it on last because that increases the attack speed by a couple of percent due to some monkey knowledge. All right, let's see here, sell, get the bank, and before the round ends place her down, set her to strong. Wait, do I want to place another farm or not, because this is gonna be done in like one round or something. Actually, let me create a save. Usually have time to create at least 2, but we don't have Ben in this run. Right, so this bank should be full now, and let's go ahead and get rid of this. Right, so I have a plan. I need to get the Opolis right here, right on the pixel. Perfect. And we are going to get the bigger radius as well. Let's see, now, can I fit a farm within 3 discounts? No, I cannot. 2 will have to do. Sell all those, and there we go. Alright, and then we're getting ready for a balloon trap here next. Let's see, now I'm gonna sell this dart, I think, because it's outside of the range of this one. This one gives extra money for the pop, so just let these guys handle as much as possible. And play a round or 2, and then sell this one and get the balloon trap. Wait, please don't tell me I'm gonna have this problem again. Oh my god, bro. Alright, so I guess that means we kind of have to get this one early and then just get the lead to gold at the start of the round. That works. Right, there we go. Put the trap right there. I'm thinking about if I want to sell him and then get him back once I actually want to get the rubber to gold, or if I should just keep him here because he's going to be stealing some pops from this guy now. Obviously not now because next one is lead, so I'm going to keep it for at least 1 round, but you know. Wait, if I'm... Wait, why do I even get the trap? I don't need to get the trap now because next round is all leads, which will get taken care of by this guy, so I could wait 1 round with the balloon trap and get a farm now. Right, so go straight for the bottom path, and we're gonna go top path because, well, reasons. Watch my farming guide. Actually, looking at my farming guide, I don't get this guy until 37 because a lot of early rounds don't have that many bloons anyway, so maybe we are better off selling this one now and getting this one right away and then getting it back later. By far the most annoying thing is like trying to place towers mid-round as fast as possible, trying to place the farms as fast as possible to try and like catch the ticks and get an extra banana here and there. Oh yeah, rubber to gold, larger potions, set it to strong, and let's also get a glue here. Get this one up there, bigger blob, thicker glue, stronger glue, and set it to last. Alright, so now we are really rocking and rolling with this farm here. Now we have every farm that we can in range there, but the farms that we're placing here are still at least gonna be in range of the boat later. Right, see, now we're at 38 and she's now level 7, so we can use the totem. We're gonna place that somewhere there, and the cooldown will come off, and we need to use that before round 40 finishes so that we have the totem there after the round, so we can, you know, have it there and make all the cells. Right, so let's see, I'm gonna back out because here, I don't have enough money to buy this, but if I back out, or maybe I could just do this. No, I need to back out. And then if I go back in, now see, I have the money because it collected the trap, so now I can have this farm with this upgrade right from the very first tick. So the last thing I'm gonna get is gonna be a boat right here, and I'm gonna get it towards the end of this round, so I still get the end of round cash, but it steals as few pops as possible. There we go. Right, and I'm not sure if it's worth it to get any more farms because they're not going to be in range of either the village or the boat. Let me check real quick if it is worth it or not. Let's see, so it pops just about there. Okay. So we'll move the trap to right over there and make sure that the NG will get all of the pops. And then again, the totem over here. And make sure it's active when the round ends. So activate the totem and let the round end. There we go. And now we're done with the farming. Right, so now we're just gonna create the best setup that we can from all of this. Alright, so let's sell everything and see how much money we have. First of all, we're gonna move this to collect the money in there. And as you can see, because of the totem, this boat has extra range and now covers these ones as well. So let's sell everything with the village last, of course, because that gives range to the boat. And $85,816. Now the next step is to go into sandbox mode and see what we can afford. We can just barely not afford the anti-bloon. That would have been pretty cool though. We can afford a dark champion. Reset the money. We could get an Avatar of Wrath with a Poplust army, a bunch of Shinobis and a Grand Master, or just a bunch of Bloon Jutsus. Can we afford a Ray of Doom? We can afford a Ray of Doom. Wait, 85. No, we can just barely not afford a Flying Fortress. Or potentially we could go about this a whole different way, because we do have Isili, and she's gonna have her Hex. So she's gonna take care of all the bads. If we could just stall and take care of all the bloons and all the Moabs smaller than a bad, that would work too. So like an Icicle Impale, a Superstorm, what else? Super Glue and Bloon Crush. Yeah, it seems to be able to handle a decent amount of bloons. But of course we do need some damage, because this is not gonna perma-stall them, right? So we need... Isili is not gonna be able to hex all of this, so... Alright, how does something like this do against 138? Because the Superstorm does do like a decent amount of like damage as well. But... no, even with all the peers from these guys, it's not as good as the Bloon Crush. And what about some like boss strategies where you get like a perma brew and a whole bunch of druids? Nah, fuck that. I'm not entirely sure as to why I'm using this round as a benchmark, because I'm not certain I'm gonna even get there. I don't know, this is obviously not gonna cut it here. There might be something to a tack strategy. Alright, so our potential strategies are what? Tax, and we have stall, which is, what was that? The bomber? No, sorry, what's the name? Balloon crush? Yeah, I think those are probably the best ideas so far, so let's go ahead and jump into one of them. Wait a minute, actually, wait. We can save some money here by placing them in a different order. Can we not? Right, so because of a certain monkey knowledge that says if you have, I don't know, I'll just put it up on screen. I don't remember exactly what it says, but you know, if you have everything is like above tier 3 in the primary category on the map, you get like a discount, and otherwise you get like extra attack speed. Right, and the attack zone is 17k. Super Brit is almost 24, so we want to place this one first. We do have a whole bunch of free dart monkeys that we can place. Might as well place them, as long as we don't place them in the range of the alk buff, it's okay. Yeah, probably spend the last few bucks on that cross path. So I didn't go with any MIB, and I don't have camo even on this, because both of these will decamo, and I think they will catch most of it. And if they don't, we do have a Sealy, and she can give camo with her totem, and she decamos regular bloons with her regular attacks. Wait, wasn't there an update recently so that she can decamo DDTs as well? Main attack removes camo from DDTs, level 16. Yeah, look at that. So we have a bunch of decamos here. So, and right, so we have the tier 5 glue storm in range of a tier 4 top path village. So with the buff in uptime that this tower has gotten recently, and since we got the bottom cross path, which makes it last longer, man, I wish I lasted longer. This one will have almost like full uptime, which is gonna be real good. So now I guess we just wait for a good while until we need to start like using abilities and whatnot, and then we'll see how far this gets, and then we'll try a different setup. Alright, 106 is a pretty notorious DDT round 2, but yeah, look at this. This might be a pretty good score for, you know, first time. Man, all you gotta do is time these hexes right, and it just cleans the entire round. Oh, and I can already guess in the comments there's gonna be some people suggesting that, oh, maybe you should have skipped the tack zone and just went with a bunch of tack shooters instead. Like, you know, sometimes you do that with, you know, permabrew and whatnot for some bosses, but you know, for least cash. But actually, when we tried that idea in the recent video that was similar to this, the chimps version of this, pretty much, it actually turned out to not be such a great idea, and you got a much better result with just going tack zone. I haven't created any saves at all since we went into free play, so hopefully I don't like mess up any ability timings or something. Alright, as long as we have that glue up, we're fine. There's gonna be a few seconds of downtime right here, but it's just at the end of the round, so we're good. Nice. Alright, so this is why we brought Isili right here. Almost leaked a bloon. I mean, I have more than one life, but still. And check this out. Now rounds are random and they're gonna get really tough really fast. Oh my god, use everything. Oh my god. Use everything right off the bat then. And check out these dart monkeys. They actually have like 60,000 something pops each. That's pretty dope. Yeah, some better timing, I guess, with the glue, and we're fine. We're not fine. Okay, so what we need to do is set Isili to first instead. We're gonna wait a bit with the glue. Use it now. Isili on first, so we take out this first wave. I guess just use it as soon as possible then. Can we get the totem up, please? Oh my god, look at that, look at that. Actually, this time it worked a lot better. Yes, we're gonna leak some bloons, but that's fine. Oh, please don't send a whole lot of DDTs or anything here, because this might be tough with the timings here. Oh god. Isili back on first, use the hex. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay. I thought that was gonna be GG. I don't think I'm gonna like create saves and go back and whatnot for like ability timings. If I mess it up, I mess it up. Oh, what's gonna happen with the glue timing here? Oh god. Oh god, no. That's gonna be a rest in peace, is it not? Yeah, so there's nothing I can do here. So 148 rounds is the end, unfortunately. You know, I'm kind of doubtful if the stalling strategy will actually work, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it out for you. So, Isili level 7, same spot, and we have 85, 816 left. So here's the setup that I have in mind here. We do need something to deal with the bloons, and we need camo, so this will do all of that for us. Right, and we wanna alch buff this to the max, and let's see, 3000 left over. I'm not sure what the best possible thing I could get here would be, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get, yeah, let's get the Moab glue. We have 600 left. Is there anything we want to get for 600? Oh, that's right. These are free now. So for the last bit of cash we have left, we can just place down some more glues. Right, so as I was saying, playing with this setup is just basically stalling for Isili to handle everything. And so this is going to be really painful and take a long time. Oh wait, when we use the totem, it actually gives this guy enough range to give the alch buff to the village even. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Yeah, but there we go, we do beat round 100, and now this setup is probably looking good to get to a similar type round as last time, maybe even further. The pierce of this tower is pretty crazy, no? I mean, I believe this just gives +3 pierce, and this one I think is also like 3 or something. I don't know how much pierce this thing has naturally, but it's impressive, that's for sure. Alright, 128, this is a lot of DDTs here. But it's handling everything with ease. I mean, again, the pierce is just insane. Alright, 138, this is like the hardest DDT round right here, so let's see if we can beat this even without using the totem here. You really need a lot of pierce, because these DDTs are like never ending. Look at this. Yeah, it's starting to struggle a bit here. They're moving forward. Oh my god, are they ever gonna... There we go. Look at this, they're all right here, and it's stalling all of them. Almost. Yeah, but look at this. We're not even using the totem, and I think we're gonna be able to do this still. Yeah, look at this. Now we've reduced them to not that many anymore. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do it still. Jesus Christ, this tower, man. Yeah, and there it is. Wow, okay. Anyway, after round 140 is where bad bloons is gonna start spawning like every round, so... And that's going to be interesting now that we have this, because if we have this set to first, that's going to mess with our stalls, because that's going to be aiming at the bad bloons then. So we might have to set this to close on rounds where we have bad bloons past this point. Yeah, so now we might have to set this one to close and use another hex. So we just basically let this bad bloon pass and let the hex deal with that one, while this one stalls everything else. like so, and then we can have it back on first. Alright, so we're at round 148 again, the round where the tax failed. Of course, I could have made it a couple of rounds further with the tax if I had, you know, been very careful with my ability timings, but despite that, it does seem that this one is superior when it comes to getting as far as possible, even though it does take a lot longer. Let's see if we can deal with these DDTs here. Set that back to first. This was definitely the toughest round so far, but we should be able to deal with this. There goes the totem though. That's some pierce and attack speed gone. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, so new record. Right, so let's see how much further we can push this. Oh, so this might be the first triple bad round, and we're also getting a ton of DDTs. This will be interesting. This is gonna be very tight. Oh no. It was focusing on one damn bloon that was first. Okay. So that was pretty close. Yeah, even though this was a quadruple bad round, it wasn't as bad as the last one, because that round where we had 3 bads was had a lot more DDTs than this round. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Have we messed up the timings here? I had some horrible timing with my hex, but hopefully we'll be fine still. We're gonna leak some here. Yeah, that's it. Damn. Okay. Alright, what if I try to wait a little bit longer with the totem? And also, we're gonna set this to first and basically let the second bad be for a while. Hex on strong, and then back to first. Keep this on close for now. And then back to first. Right, so now we're gonna use the second hex on first instead to avoid touching the bad and just sort of focus on taking all of these things out. And then the next hex is gonna be on the bad. Right, and put the glue on first again. Wait, put it on strong. Then be ready to put it on first, as the bloons are starting to run us over. Hex the bad. Put this on strong for a second, back on first. We're leaking 1 ceram, that's okay though. And now we have stalled long enough for us to get the totem back up again. That's great. Keep this on first. This is on first. This on strong. Oh my god. Leaking another ceram. Oh Jesus Christ, that was intense. Holy moly. I didn't think the hex timings mattered that much, but apparently they do. You need to, like, sometimes it's really beneficial if you can have a hex. Like, if you get a bad right at the start of a round, you really want to have that hex timing up in case of, like, multiple bad spawning after that first one. Right, so I really didn't think we would make it to this point, but here is round 163, and hopefully this one can take care of this. I'm thinking, oh Jesus. Use the totem. Are we really gonna die to a bunch of bloons? Ah! We are, my god. Set this one to last, this one to first, this one to first, this one to first as well. Totem this instantly. And there's really not much I can do here. Obviously, this one ought to just be on first all the time, so I guess just sort of pray for some RNG here. We do beat it! Oh wait, the round is not over. Oh god. But yeah, I think that was the worst of it. Yeah, it's over. Wow, okay, we actually did beat it. Thank god we actually went for this tower right here. You know, the placement of this guy might have been pretty clutch, because he doesn't have enough range to outbuff this guy, but when I place the totem, he does have enough range to do so. So on normal rounds where we want just more attack speed and pierce on this guy, we get only that, and you know, when I use this one, we can get some extra attack speed and pierce on this guy for round 163. So this all worked out pretty perfectly, I gotta say. Okay, this round might be tough. This one had no bads at all, but just an insane amount of bloons. Okay. No. We can't do it. Okay. But this was a really cool challenge though. Even though I just had 40 rounds to farm, I managed 148 rounds with the tack zone setup and 166 rounds with a stalling setup. Even though this suggestion was given to me quite a while ago, thank you so much for doing so. It was a really fun one. Make sure to leave yours in the comments below and it might end up on my future videos list. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one.